Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a close look at the Nike Air Force 1 07. So let's just take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike Air Force 1 07 shoes, and this pair is the men's UK size 8.5, US 9.5, Europe 43, Brazil 41, 27.5 cm, and it's also in a women's US size 11. And this pair is in the Dark Obsidian, Black, Smoke Grey, Dark Obsidian colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by lifting up the box lid to reveal the contents inside and giving you a look at the Nike Air Force 1 07 in the box. And let's lift the pair out from the box packaging and set them on the tabletop. And closing the box back down, setting the box to the side, and giving you a look at the pair of Nike Air Force 1 07 with the CORDURA uppers. Okay, and just setting the right shoe on the right hand side in the background as we focus on the left shoe first. So we're giving you a look at the shoe with its CORDURA Dark Obsidian upper. And let's do a 360 rotation so you have that full and clear initial look of the shoe before we take much closer in looks at its details. And now taking a much closer in look at its details so you can see the overall Dark Obsidian or kind of navy or dark blue upper of the shoe's design. And there are suede details with the mudguard, and of course the eye stays and the uppermost panels, it appears. But nonetheless, we see the CORDURA Dark Obsidian, or maybe black perhaps, but they do look the same. Further out, perhaps the CORDURA giving that light sheen does appear slightly different from the Dark Obsidian of the suede mudguard, but nonetheless giving you a close-up look at its details right there with the various textural qualities of the uppers design. And of course we see the black midsole and outsole as well, and with the stitching details in Dark Obsidian as well. So very fine detail right there. And as we move towards the midfoot area, we can see with the eye holes on the eye stay of the shoe, they are reinforced with rivets in a greyish finish or anthracite, as you can see right there, giving you a look at those eyelets in various lighting angles. And of course, continuing towards the back, now we see once again the Nike swoosh details in suede, and we can see that CORDURA tag right there. So giving you a look up close and on the underside or reverse side as well. So continuing on with that very short nap suede, having that very plush and luxurious finish to it. And of course with the heel we can see the air details molded into that midsole section. Of course equipped with Nike Air in the sole. And taking a look directly from the back, we see the Nike Air in smoke grey, debossed into the heel tab of the shoe. And as we move towards the inner side of the shoe, so once again continuing with those Dark Obsidian or navy blue suede details, and of course with the quarter panel here, we can see that CORDURA abrasion resistant fabric. And moving back towards the front once again with that suede mudguard and CORDURA vamp for the toe box area. And of course taking a look directly from the front or tip or toe of the shoe and moving slowly towards the back so you can see the details along the length of the shoe. You can see the laces are in a dark obsidian as well. So lots of dark obsidian details. They're giving you a look at the laces. And of course with the tongue, with the Nike Air Force 1 smoke grey on dark obsidian. And of course the tongue details, but before we do that, just popping out the paper stuffing so we have a much clearer look at the inside details of the shoe. So taking a look around the back of the tongue, we can do so right there with the Nike trademark details. What appears to be smoke grey on dark obsidian, and of course with the tongue very lightly padded, so a thin tongue right there with a light level of padding. And around the ankle and heel collar, and it's padding also a thin to medium level of padding right throughout, which seems rather even for the ankle and heel. And of course soft to the touch as well, so giving you a look at the inside details with the composition sticker or materials label, so combination of leather and textile or fabric, of course the fabric being the CORDURA and leather being the suede panels. Okay, and looking at the inside details as best that we can, so pretty dark in there. Nonetheless we see that Nike Air in smoke grey on the dark obsidian coloured sock liner or insole. So let's see if we can see more details in there. So taking a look at the tag or labels inside this Nike Air Force 1 07. Okay, so right there, giving you an overall look once again further out. And now taking a look at the sole or bottom of the shoe, we can see entirely in black. So giving you a look at the sole, and we see the Nike and swoosh branding molded into the midfoot or arch area. So this black rubber sole, just dragging my finger along its surface and tapping on it as well. Now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some sense of the shoe's firmness, stiffness or pliability. And now just popping the shoe back in shape. And giving you a further out look once again. And top down as well. Now let's take a look at the right shoe, so setting the left shoe down and in the background so it doesn't interfere as we focus in Now on the left shoe of this Nike Air Force 1 07 with the CORDURA upper, and in the Dark Obsidian, black, smoke grey, Dark Obsidian colourway. And of course doing that 360 rotation so you have that quick and full look of the shoe. So once again we see the overall Dark Obsidian upper with that reinforced riveted eye stays or eye hole on the eye stays. So giving you that details with the various textures of the CORDURA fabric, as well as the suede upper panels. And the stitching details as well. And once again taking a look at the back tab with the Nike Air debossed into it. And of course, once again, with that CORDURA tag or label tucked under that Nike swoosh. Okay, and of course taking a look at the tongue and inside details once again with this side as well. So you can see right in there, if we can do so by removing the paper stuffing. So there we see the Nike Air details on the insole or sock liner, and that's just a loose piece of stuffing. So just trying to get the light to fill the inside of the shoe, nonetheless giving you a look as best that we can with the setup that we have of the inside of this Nike Air Force 1 07. And of course with the black rubber sole, once again same details and design as the left side. So now let's take a look at the pair together side by side. And from the front to the back. Directly from the back. And the bottoms or soles of the shoes. So that's Nike Air Force 1 07. Thanks for watching and happy walking!